Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Mike with Something Mobile. My goal on this channel is to help you find the right phone, case, and face to fit your life and style. And today, we're going to be talking about the Spigen Ultra Hybrid 01 for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. And we're also going to be taking a look at this Spigen O Mag ring. It's actually pretty popular, and I happen to like it a lot. And you can see that they brought the inside of this phone to the outside. Let's see if these two accessories are something you're gonna wanna spend your money on later on in this video coming up. This case is something that you probably should consider. We're going to be testing the strength of this holder alongside the strength of a PopSocket. Who is this for? I would say this is more of a case for somebody that likes that techie kind of look. Yeah, it's just a painted on surface. There's some screws that are in the corners here. You can see with the paint, and I don't know how durable this case is going to be. I like the case so much that I would be willing to buy a new one if there was any sort of degradation that happened because of use over time. It looks nice, it feels nice, it has a TPU side to it, has some grip to it. On the back here, it's not as grippy due to its dark color. I really don't think it's gonna yellow. It's not too much of a flimsy case, it's got a hard back to it, but has TPU sides. And the TPU sides seem to be pretty strong, and it's going to be somewhat drop protective because of the air pockets in the corners here. It's not necessarily a slim case, but it's definitely not going to feel as big as an OtterBox case or even as big as the Mouse Limitless case by Mouse that I have right here, which happens to be one of my favorite cases. I think it's perfect for somebody that just wants a minimal protective case. It's got feet on the back all the way around in the corners here, right here, and right here. And then the camera is going to be protected by this lip here. And when it lays down on its back, it's still gonna rock a little bit. The feet also protrude off the back just enough to keep the back of the case off of the table. MagSafe ring is also inset. You can't feel it through the case. And the inside of the case, you can feel it. And you can tell that they did put an actual magnetic ring on the inside and they covered it up with this sticker. By the way, don't peel off this sticker. There's a sticker that you're going to get. It's kind of like a sticker. It's a protective layer, a sheet of film that you're going to pull off when you get this phone out of the package. There's going to be one here on the back. You can pull those off, yes, but leave this ring on along with this on the bottom. Leave that on as well. Those protect magnets on the inside. You would think that this here being lifted off of the surface of the case on the inside, because there is a lip there, would damage your phone. But no, this ring won't damage your phone because this is plastic. Glass is harder than plastic. It's not gonna scratch unless there happens to be some dirt on the inside that gets caught between this little ring here and your phone. Yeah, then it might scratch. So let's go ahead and get this on the phone and get to testing this to see what it's like and see how easy it is to put on. Make sure you get that lip pulled up all the way on the sides there. So what I recommend in taking these off is just pushing the bottom down like this, exposing the bottom, and then pulling the phone out just like that. Again, put it in the top first and the bottom second, and that should be perfect. You can kind of see the phone color, the purple color, through the sides right here, on the sides here a little bit, and not really too much around the outside. If you were in the sunlight, then I would say, yeah, maybe you'd be able to see the color there of the phone through the case. I've got really good lighting, and I really can't see the color of the phone except for on the camera. The camera itself comes all the way up to the rim of the outer portion of the camera lenses there. But it does leave the sensors exposed, leaves everything exposed, so that way you don't have anything obstructing the view of your camera. So let's see how strong this is just by a shake test to see how strong it is. And then we'll go ahead and test to see how strong it is with my scale that I'll bring over for you guys. What's nice about a ring being already in here, this is an actual magnetic ring. In other words, it's not metal like some of the aftermarket rings you can buy. And so you have an auto alignment feature in the ring to where when you put something over it, it's automatically going to align it. Now the only thing is I found out that metal rings are actually a little bit stronger unless you have a really strong magnet which is not something they're going to put in here. But also, the accessory that you're using, make sure that it has something that is somewhat of a grippy texture, because you really don't have to worry too much about something being pulled off. I would say it's more of something being slid off, like when you're putting something in your pocket or taking it out of your pocket, or when you're holding your phone like this. I like that you can adjust this to almost stand straight up and down, and then also lay it down. It is somewhat of a tight fit, so sometimes when you move it, it wants to move this whole ring. And actually, after a while, it does seem to move a little bit easier, but the stiffer you have this ring on the back, the better. So I think Spigen did a good job in finding the happy medium. Moving this whole ring would actually cause dirt to most likely scratch your case after a while. The magnetic ring is strong enough to hold itself while letting the inside move freely. Over time, I'm not sure if that will loosen up, but I like this ring so much that if it did need to be replaced, I would have no problem spending a little bit of money to replace it. I'm sure this is not just a black metal, so that's going to scrape off as well. And that's the other point that I wanted to show you guys. This thing folds completely flat. Other rings, I've noticed that they don't have this big base like this, and this is actually a plastic right here on the back. What's nice about that metal is not going to scratch anything because the metal is just ever so slightly inset. So this plastic ring is actually what's sitting down on the back. It's easier to grab if it does have something underneath. That's where my fingers end up when I'm picking up my phone, okay, without it. But with it, here's where my fingers end up now. So you end up starting off with a better grip when you pick up your phone, so you have less chance of dropping it. You do have a maximum amount of distance you can go before it wants to lay itself down. Let's see where that distance is. Yeah, you can also move it like this right here. And you can also hold it like this. And it does help with reachability. So typically what I would see is something that like this case would have like maybe a 2.5 pound pull. So we'll see what we get with this scale here. All right, so that's 1.87. And let's go ahead and do one more pull. All right, so about the same. And let's test one more. This one's usually a little bit stronger. I'm gonna hold that like that. Let's see what we got here. So 2.8. It's not bad. Let's see here. Almost 2.7 again. So it's pretty close to 3. I would say it's strong enough for me to use, but maybe not as strong as someone else might want it to be. But all in all, I'd say it's pretty strong. Let's go ahead and try on the PopSocket. So this goes. Yep, 2.7 on that one. All right, so 3.6. The magnetic strength on the inside of this case is great with PopSocket. It's decent with the Spigen holder. It could be better, but it's good enough. Yep, we're charging through the case, no problem. And next, let's see if it'll charge through the Spigen O Mag ring. Nope. No charge. This is a MagSafe Anchor power bank. Let's see if this will charge. And it's turning on by itself. So it is charging. No problem through the case. And let's see if it will charge with that on. Nope. Cannot charge through that ring. If I'm helping you with any information here, please take the time to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon to the right of the subscribe button. You'll be notified when future videos go live like this one in the future. So there's one function that a lot of people might overlook is there's a double tap or even a triple tap function on the back of your phone. You can actually get to those double tapping the back of this right here or even triple tapping. And I'm going to show you how. So double tap takes me away from there. Double tap takes me back into search, and 1, 2, 3, and that comes up. 1, 2, 3. All right, perfect. I'll leave links down in the description for you if you guys want to purchase these accessories here. They will be affiliated links. Please don't feel obligated to use those links. Somebody commented and asked if I had any affiliate links, and so I wanted to put this in there for them. Guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped you. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.